She and I have been talking about quitting our careers and going into business together because we are entrepreneurial, and we were both kind of working for the man kind of situations. And she actually pushed the button on us taking this leap, and that's how it all started. And we did really well. And in about 3 years, we had moved out of a townhome and had bought a 3-level home over near Black Point Marina in South Dade County. And we had new cars, and things were going really well. And then
1992,
August 24th,
Hurricane Andrew.
We were wrapped in mattresses in the master bath, and it was one of the most frightening times of my life.
My first month in the business, I actually sold 2 houses and listed one. Let's say it was 17 years ago, so it would have been 22 when I first got at Keller Williams. I made the smart decision to go ahead and quit my permanent job and go full-time into real estate after 1 good month. We go ahead and the market starts to shift. We start to see a change, which that led to 6 months of no paychecks in real estate and me kind of wondering, what the heck did I get myself into? I'm driving down Harrison. Car runs out of gas. I get it over to the side of the road by the 7-Eleven, and I park my car, and I'm like, well, I guess this is where I'm going to be tonight.
I quit my job, and we started working together. Through this whole time, as we built our lives together, I worked selling real estate. I handled all the sales for my husband's construction company and his developments, and it was really fun. I never viewed it as a job that was necessary in terms of me needing to make money. The money was extra. It was wonderful to have. It was like playtime for us. And but when he got sick, I realized that that came to an end. And then he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
We decided to come up to Tallahassee. My parents said, why don't you come up here and hang out and get your sights set on what you're gonna do. Nikki called up and said, I want y'all to come down and listen to this guy from Texas. And it was Gary Keller going through a program he created called Quantum Leap. And it was about how successful people truly succeed. It was his own research, it was his own pet project, and to this day, I think it's the most pivotal training that we have in KW. And I'll never forget, and this is really amazing at this point in the company's history, when we were doing the mission, I asked Gary, so what is your mission? And very calmly and very quickly, but very just straightforward, said, I intend to change the face of the real estate industry. And by the time we got back, we both believed that the way he thinks and what he shared with us in those 2 days was someone we needed to be in business with.
And we came out of it, and we came out of it stronger.
Yeah.
And so just the fact that we've been able to share all the things that we've learned at Keller Williams has made our family better.
So went and joined a real estate team at Keller Williams. And the agent was great. She masterminded with Gary Keller himself and gave me a lot of CDs and material that they'd gotten from Gary's masterminds back at the time. I mean, we didn't have YouTube back then. So I'm watching as much Gary Keller as I can. I spent 18 months, more or less, living in my car until I finally, moved into somewhere. It's like I had supercharged because I felt like for the first time I knew why I went through everything I did. I truly felt like I knew why the hard times had to happen to me.
We sold off everything. We just pared down to the minimum, lived in one of our apartments in a rental building that we own, and I just got really intentional about my work. I had to learn how to build a team. I had to be more intentional about prospecting. I had to be more intentional about following up. I had to be more intentional about everything. And I was able to still go to work and then come home and take care of them at home. If it weren't for these problems that we had that have become opportunities for us, and if it weren't for my husband's illnesses and now Alzheimer's, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be as joyful as I am. I wouldn't live every day happy, and I wouldn't be the amazing caregiver and advocate that I've become for him.